The other state commands led by Konaka. Pablo Benítez. This is no artificial gun, this is the original gun. Any invader.
Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, has officially launched the Biafran Navy to defend the Biafra territory from the sea. A video of Biafran Navy parading in Imo State has surfaced online, and this has caused a lot of reactions online. After the establishment of the Biafra Republic government in exile and his assumption as the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa has achieved so many things. He has been able to launch the Biafra Liberation Army, and now the Biafra Navy has also been launched. This is in preparation for the upcoming Biafra Independent Declaration, which is scheduled to hold on 2nd December 2024. After that day, Biafra will be recognized globally as an independent state and free from the control of the Nigerian government. The Biafran Navy parading publicly in Imo State shows that Biafrans are determined to secure and defend their territorial integrity. However, these activities could draw attention and reactions from the Nigerian government and the Nigerian military, which has historically been firm in its stance against any form of Biafran secession. Let me take you on a journey, a story that is unfolding right now and has people talking all over Nigeria and beyond. It is about Simon Ekpa and what he has been doing in his push for Biafra's independence. You might have heard his name before, but trust me, what he's doing now is in another level entirely. Imagine this: Simon Ekpa, who is currently the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, which has been a dream for many people since the Nigerian Civil War ended in 1970, to have their own country known as the United States of Biafra. This man, Simon Ekpa, isn't just talking about Biafra, he's making moves, big moves. He has officially launched what he's calling the Biafran Navy. Before we dive deep into what is happening right now, let's talk a little about Simon Ekpa. This man is controversial, to say the least. He is currently based outside Nigeria, operating from Finland, and he leads what he calls the Biafra Republic government in exile. Now you might be wondering, how does someone run a government from exile? It is a question many people are asking too. Simon Ekpa sees himself as a successor to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, while Nnamdi Kanu remains in detention in Nigeria. Simon Ekpa has stepped up as a leading voice for Biafra independence. To some, he is a hero, a man fighting for the freedom of his people. To others, he is stirring up trouble from the safety of another country. But one thing is clear: Simon Ekpa knows how to grab attention. Now, here is where things get really interesting. A few days ago, Simon Ekpa announced the launch of the Biafran Navy. Yes, the Biafran Navy. But it is not just talk. There is a video making the rounds online that shows men and women in uniform parading in what Simon Ekpa calls the Biafran Navy. This happened in Imo State, a place Simon Ekpa and his supporters consider as part of Biafra land. They were out there in broad daylight, marching with pride, waving the Biafran flags, and looking very serious about their mission. It is a bold move, no doubt, and if Simon Ekpa's goal was to get people talking, he has succeeded. Everyone is buzzing about it: supporters, critics, and even those who don't know much about the Biafran struggle. Some see it as a sign of hope, while others see it as a provocation that could lead to more trouble. To understand why this is such a big deal, you need to know a bit about the history of Biafra. Back in 1967, there was an attempt to create an independent Biafran state. It led to a brutal civil war that lasted 3 years and cost millions of lives. In the end, Biafra was reintegrated into Nigeria, but the dream of independence didn't die. For decades, there have been groups and movements calling for the creation of Biafra. Some have taken a peaceful approach, while others have been more militant. The Nigerian government, however, has always been clear: the country is indivisible, and any talk of secession is seen as a threat to national unity. Simon Ekpa is just the latest in a line of leaders to take up the Biafran cause, but he is different in some ways. For one, he operates from exile, which gives him a certain level of safety, and two, is using modern tools like social media, online videos to push his agenda. The reactions to Simon Ekpa's latest move have been mixed, as you would have expected. Let's start with his supporters. For them, this is a moment of pride. They see the Biafran Navy as a step towards independence, a sign that Biafra is ready to stand on its own. Some even say this is history in the making, but not everyone is clapping. Many Nigerians, especially those who don't support the Biafra movement, see this as reckless. They are asking, what is Simon Ekpa's endgame? How does he plan to handle the Nigerian government's inevitable response? After all, history has shown that the Nigerian state doesn't take these things lightly. Then there is the question of feasibility. How equipped is this navy? Are they trained? Do they have the resources to operate as a real naval force? Or is this more about symbolism than actual capability? Let's not forget the elephant in the room, the Nigerian government. For decades, the Nigerian government has been very firm about its stance on Biafra. Any sign of secessionist activity is met with a swift response. So what will the government do now that Simon Ekpa is organizing parades for a Biafran navy in Imo State? It is a big question. Some expect arrests and crackdowns, while others worry about the potential for violence. Whatever happens, it is clear that the government won't just sit back and watch. Simon Ekpa isn't just focused on Nigeria, he is also trying to gain international recognition for Biafra. He is banking on global support to legitimize his cause. December 2nd, 2024 is the date he has set for Biafra's official declaration of independence. He believes that after that day, Biafra will be recognized as an independent state. Simon Ekpa seems determined to push ahead. Beyond the politics and the big announcements, there is a human side to this story. For many people in the southeastern part of Nigeria, the dream of Biafra is deeply personal. It is tied to a sense of identity, history, and the feelings of being marginalized. To them, Biafra represents hope, a chance for self-determination and a better future. But there is also fear. The memories of the Civil War are still fresh for many families. The idea of another conflict is terrifying. People worry about what might happen if tensions escalate. Will there be arrest, violence, or worse, another war? So where does this story go from here? Honestly, it is hard to say. The launch of the Biafran Navy is a bold move, but it is also a risky one. Simon Ekpa has thrown down the gauntlet, and now everyone is waiting to see how the Nigerian government will respond. For Simon Ekpa and his supporters, December 2nd, 2024 is the big day. They believe it will be the start of a new chapter in Biafra's history. For the Nigerian government and those who oppose Biafra's independence, it is a date they will likely try to prevent from becoming significant. As this story unfolds, one thing is clear: the tension is rising. Whether you support Biafra, oppose it, or you are just watching from the sidelines, this is a story that affects all of us. It is about history, identity, and the struggle for self-determination. And like all great stories, it leaves us wondering what will happen next. So my friends, keep your eyes on this one. It is far from over. I'll play the video for you guys to watch and see for yourself.
the other state commands led by Konaka. Pablo Benítez. El Modoramo, Yona Segovia. This is no artificial gun, this is the original gun. Any invader. A round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful, colorful display by the other state commands, led by Konaka. Pablo Benítez. El Modoramo, Yona Segovia. This is no artificial gun, this is the original gun. Any invader, the commander will give them order to shoot. A round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. Abia North, South and Central. I have a team with a full military parade today at the 12th edition of Chuku live in the Chuku Memorial Library, New Owerri, the capital of Imo State. On the chief host remains no other person, the Governor General of the Eastern Region, His Excellency Jelendibo, Chief Dr. Ralph Wazirike, People Governor Akapiko Nordirisi. A round of applause for Alexander Chimodi, the parade commander. The coordination is wonderful. Right on. Another cartridge has been loaded. Another magazine loaded. And a order from the highest authority. Left, right. 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 Left, right.
The general. Biafra is here. As you can see, Biafra is here.
This is the end of our news update. Please click the icon on the top right corner of your screen to watch my next video. You will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.